Hello and welcome to Horsham.tv. I've been allowed out of the studio today and into the beautiful surroundings of Southwater Country Park. Find out what I'm doing here after the titles. Hi, I'm here at Southwater Watersports Centre with Barbara. Hello, Barbara.
Hello.
Thank you very much for letting us in here. I feel like
welcome.
I'm behind the scenes a little bit. It's very exciting. So the Watersports Centre, tell me a little bit about it. You're at the Country Park in Southwater. How many years have you been here?
About 15.
That's quite a long time, actually. So quite a few people who'd have walked around here would have seen it for a few years.
Oh,
and
yeah.
been as children and been as adults, I would have thought.
Come with
something like that.
families, yeah.
And what sort of things do you offer at the centre?
We offer for the general public hiring equipment, and that is sit-on tops.
Yep.
We have doubles, singles. For families, we have canoes.
Brilliant.
And rowing boats. And we also have stand-up paddle boards as well.
Amazing. And so you can get quite a lot of people out on the lake then?
You
'Cause
can,
it's quite
yeah.
spacious.
We do limit it.
Yeah.
So that it doesn't get overcrowded.
Sure.
So you can, yeah.
And what are your months you're open, your seasonal hours?
From Easter through to about October.
Amazing. And so hopefully we'll have beautiful sunny weather for you, because that must be when it's busiest,
That'd
I'm
be nice.
guessing.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how long can you hire things out for? I'm thinking, I've got a family, I've got 2 children and a husband. Can I put them to work in a rowing boat? Is it 4 of us in there, or is it smaller than that?
4 or 5.
Oh, so
Yes,
space.
yes,
I can put
yeah.
my legs out, just relax, and
You
let them
could.
do it for me.
You could indeed. They can do it for you. Yeah,
I like
absolutely.
the sound of that. And how do you book if people are interested? If they haven't done it before, I have to say, I know about the park, but I don't think I've ever actually remembered that I could go out on the water. I think I thought it was for professionals only. So it's good to know you can do it for the public. Is it
Yes.
via a website you book, or how do you do it?
We do. We have a website, so you can book through that, especially now.
Yeah.
It's easier, or you can just phone
Yeah.
and see what's available. So there's plenty of scope for booking.
Excellent.
That's the easiest way to do it.
Brilliant. And do you have a favourite thing? Do you go out on the water much?
Me?
Yeah.
Not now. I used to
Did you?
because I'm a coach.
Okay.
So, but I now manage more than I coach.
Very
so
sensible.
We have the professionals now to come in and do that for us.
Jolly good. I like the sound of that. Well, I'm going to be picking which boat we're going to be going into. I'll let my children know that they'll be doing all of the hard work, because that's the deal with Easter. If they eat the eggs, they get to do all the rowing. Barbara, thank you very much for your time.
You're very welcome.
Take care. I want to know a little bit more about what it is that you guys offer. Can you tell me a little bit about the coaching? What's involved?
So we do coaching. So what we do is we do groups of maybe about 5. Last year it was 5, and we get them in the boats. For example, kayaking is there. I do that mainly.
And is that age groups like teenagers or younger
Any
children?
group really, mostly like little kids between 8 to 12, I'd say.
Oh wow, that's really young. I assumed it was going to be older kids that are doing it.
Yeah,
But
so the
8-year-olds
limit
can
is
go out.
8. You have to be 8 or above.
Okay. And they get in the kayaks and you teach them how to do it properly?
Yeah, so we do a little bit of teaching before we go on the water, and then once we're down there, you shuffle onto the water. We just get them to paddle around a little bit, get used to it, and then we do a lot of games, some skills, and get them used to it.
Oh, before they even start doing the paddling, they're doing the games and stuff, aren't they?
So that's
Or with
what
the
it
paddles?
includes. So the games are all part of it, because that teaches you how to paddle and do all the skills without you actually knowing.
Oh, brilliant.
Because kids get bored of just doing like skills and things, so you
Sure.
do games and they do it automatically without them knowing.
That's brilliant. And so do you teach on other things as well as the kayak?
Yeah, I can teach on the canoes, which are the big Canadian ones.
Oh, wow.
As well as paddle boarding and raft building.
So raft building? Oh, so do you do
Yes.
that for team days and stuff then? Oh,
So you do that's mainly for courses.
okay.
So during a course, for example, we do a multi-activity course
Yeah,
where you do 5 activities over the course of 5 days.
brilliant.
And the raft building, so you're in teams of 2 normally.
Yeah.
You build rafts out of blue barrels and wooden posts,
Oh, brilliant.
and then you do a race.
And then it
some other
all just
games.
disintegrates
Yeah.
and people go in the water.
Yeah,
Is that what
mostly.
happens?
Yeah, mostly.
Fantastic. Do you have a favourite piece of equipment? Do you like
The-
to get out on the water?
The kayaking is definitely best.
That's your best one,
Yeah.
is it? And why is that? What's so good about it?
I've been doing it since I was 8.
Oh, did you start here?
Yeah,
Oh,
I started
brilliant.
here. and then became a coach a few years ago. Yeah.
Fantastic. So you started learning and then you've started teaching
Yeah.
others as well. That's really lovely. I'm really pleased. Thank you so much for your time. I really
That's all right.
appreciate it.
There are lots of gorgeous little Jellycat Easter bunnies who have hopped their way into various windows in and around Henfield High Street. Can you find them all before they get up to all sorts of Easter mischief? The cheeky Henfield bunnies each have a name tag, and you'll find them hiding in the windows of participating shops and businesses up and down the Henfield High Street from now until after the Easter weekend. All you have to do is find the name of each Henfield bunny and write it down in the correct space of the Easter Bunny Trail entry form, which you can find on the Henfield BM5 website. Good luck!
If you're a dog owner like myself, you are usually out and about in all weathers. However, sometimes you might need somebody to help you out a little bit. I took a little bit of time out with my dog to meet Belinda from Walks, Wags and Wet Noses to find out what she's getting up to.
Hi, I'm in the beautiful surroundings of Chesworth Farm today. I'm suited and booted. I've got my co-host with me and we are just about to meet Belinda from Walks, Wags and Wet Noses. So, it's still lockdown 3.0 as we record, but soon people will be returning back to work, and this is where Belinda's going to come in really, because you're a dog walker.
I am.
And at the moment she's got a lot of dogs on her books, but there's a few spaces available. But generally speaking, are you finding that business is getting quite busy with people starting to go back to work?
Yeah, business is picking up now. Hopefully it'll be good for all dog walkers. Obviously due to COVID restrictions, a lot of people sort of stayed in with their dogs. So I've worked through COVID and thankfully been kept on by my owners, which I'm really grateful for. But yeah, business seems to be picking up again now. People are going back to work.
and it's quite busy. I mean, we've got our team around us. We've got a bit of a team going on at the moment. So tell me, what are the benefits to you for dog walking? Not to the dogs, but for you yourself.
For now is the sunshine to come out. This is the absolute bonus.
Yeah.
Through the winter months it was really hard going with the wet weather. Excuse the dogs. And obviously the mud and things, but at the moment I love the fresh air. I love being out interacting with other people's dogs. It's such an enjoyment. It's the best job I've ever had, to be fair.
I have to say, I'm completely jealous. I've just walked with Belinda and I must admit, I'm starting to think I'll just hand in the resignation now and I'll just become a dog walker. It's brilliant, they're gorgeous. But it's easy to say on a day like today when it's not raining
These are
and
the best
super
days.
muddy.
Best days.
Absolutely. And what sort of dogs do you find you have? You have young, old?
I have young, old, small, big. I usually tend to put them into groups with their energy levels. I've got, a couple of black labs that go out in the morning who need a lot of burning energy off. And this pack seems to work really well.
They are lovely, aren't
They're
they?
sort of all medium size, all sort of same energy level, just all really friendly and get on, which is the best thing.
That is the best thing. Now, I've got a question for you. Just generally speaking, if somebody was looking to get into a dog walker, not necessarily booking you if you're busy, but what do you look for in a dog walker? What should we be asking for?
Definitely insurance, making sure they're fully insured.
Yeah.
A DBS check would be very handy because obviously we're going into people's homes.
Of course.
And obviously having keys. I would also say any pet certificates, if you're first aid trained, that is a bonus, which you can actually do that online. I think that's.
So that's really good. So that's actually stuff to look out for, because other than
reviews, if you've got a page, reviews really work, especially from your owners.
yeah.
I upload photos and I upload videos to my owners every day on our walk, so I think that gives them a bit of satisfaction knowing what I'm getting up to in our adventures together.
I think that's fantastic. Thank you so much. My dog is now desperately asking Belinda for more snacks, which she's not going to get. He's my co-presenter. Thank you so much for your time. I'm just going to do this as well, because how stunning is Chesworth looking at the moment? I mean, really, we are very lucky to have this on our doorstep, aren't we? So that's it from myself, my co-presenter, who is somewhere running around now, a very chatty other dog who I won't name, but he's adorable. Thank you so much for your time.
No, thank you very
And
much.
all of Belinda's details and how to get in touch with her will be on the bottom as well.
So that's all we've got time for this episode. I've had so much fun being allowed out of the studio. I hope you've enjoyed it as well, and we hope to see you again on the next programme.